to help my mother.
Well, of course. I know how busy she is, but do try and bring an answer back from her tomorrow,
Yes, Miss Canfield.
Isn't that the little Cleaver boy?
Having problem with the note, Mrs. Rayburn. He forgot to give it to his parents.
Well, they have such important things on their minds at that age.
Well, I know he's upset. Seems they brought his father home from the hospital last night.
Oh, what a shame. He's on our father's committee. I'll tell you what. Before I drive you home, let me stop at the office. I'll send him some flowers.
Well, Miss Canfield, Miss Rayburn.
Oh, Wally. Quick thinking last night with your father laid out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's funny. He looked as though he didn't know what I was talking about.
Well, he's in the 8th grade. It's a stage they go through. This note you sent home with little Theodore, he's not giving you trouble in class, is he?
Oh, no. We're having our fire prevention pageant next month. I want him to play Smokey the Bear.
Okay, what did you buy?
I didn't buy anything silly. It's what you did. And right out of the blue, oh, darling, it overwhelmed me.
The new seat covers on the car?
No, silly, the flowers.
Oh.
They just came. Come on. Oh, they're lovely. You haven't done this in years.
I still haven't done it. I didn't send them.
Oh. Well, then who did?
Maybe you have a secret admirer.
I don't, but you do.
Hope to see you back on your feet soon, Cornelia Rayburn.
Who's Cornelia Rayburn? When did she see you off your feet?
The only Rayburn I know is Mrs. Rayburn, the grammar school principal.
Well, why would she send you flowers?
How should I know? Maybe it's Arbor Day.
Hope to see you back on your feet again. Well, she intended this for someone who's ill. Well, I'll call her up tomorrow and let her know. Ward?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you ever send me flowers?
I'm the kind that says it with seat covers.
Hey, how could you have lost the note in the first place?
I don't know. I didn't go anywhere. It was in my shoe when I left school. Then I went to the candy shop. And I watched the men change a tire on a bus. And I helped Johnny Cooper look for 4-leaf clovers. I couldn't have lost it. Somebody must have taken it.
Boy, you're in a mess.
If I don't bring an answer to Miss Canfield, she's going to send for Mom. Miss Canfield might even hit me.
Only the coach can hit you.
Wally, they're going to spill me, sure. What are we doing?
We're writing an answer to the note and wipe your nose.
How can we write an answer to the note if we don't know what was in the note?
Look, it's from your teacher, so it has to be something bad.
But I don't remember what bad I did.
I'm writing an answer that'll cover anything bad you ever did.
That's a good idea. You think it'll work?
Dear Miss Canfield, I have received your note dated 2 days ago, the one you sent home with Beaver.
She calls me Theodore.
Door. I have whipped him. His father has whipped him. He is very sorry. We are very sorry. Your friend, Miss Ward Cleaver, the Beaver's mother.
She calls me Theodore.
I have whipped him. His father has whipped him. He is very sorry. We are very sorry. Your friend, Mrs. Ward Cleaver, Theodore's mother.
I know the household must be upset with the fire and Mr. Cleaver in the hospital, but why would they punish the little boy simply because I want him to play Smokey the Bear?
Miss Canfield, this is your first term with the second grade. There's something you should know about little boys and notes.
Yes, Miss Rayburn?
I think the best way to clear the situation is to have Mrs. Cleaver come in tomorrow for a little talk. I'll call her this evening.
Hurry up, boys. You're going to be late for school.
Bye, Mom. I'll be home right after school and tell Dad to bring home the fish food.
Beaver!
Bye, Mom. I love you, and I'll pick up my room later. Mom, are you going someplace today?
Yes, Beaver. As a matter of fact, I am. I'm going down to your school. Any idea why your principal would want to talk to me?
Maybe Wally done something bad. Bye.
Bye.
Mr. Cleaver and I'd be only too happy to let the Beaver be in the pageant. I'm sorry you misunderstood about the note. And I'm going to speak to Wally about his part in it, too.
Well, I hope Theodore isn't too upset. And I hope you'll be back in school tomorrow.
Yes, well, back in school tomorrow? But he left home this morning. Isn't he here now?
Well, I'm afraid not. Miss Canfield reported him absent.
Dear, that was over 2 hours ago. Where do you suppose he is?
I wouldn't worry. They never go far.
Or do you really think he's run away?
No, but I'd feel a lot better if we found him.
Beaver! Beaver!
Is he in there, Wally?
No, but he's been here. Here's his lunchbox.
Oh, wouldn't you know? Didn't eat his tomato again.
Now, look, Wally, I want you to take us every place you think he might be.
Okay.
Beaver! Beaver!
Well, he was around here the other evening. Brought me a mason jar full of fireflies. Don't believe I've seen him since. These people looking for your brother because he done something wrong?
We're looking for him because we're his parents.
His parents, huh? You sure don't look like he described you.
No, Wally, I ain't seen the Beaver in a couple of days. He was in last Saturday to borrow a can of grease off of me, but I ain't seen him since.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, Fats.
Yes, much obliged, Fats.
Yeah, they were here. Been looking all over for you. What have you been up to?
You won't say anything, will you, Gus?
Of course not.
I'm running away because I got expelled from school. I gotta go now. You won't say anything.
Not a word.
Thanks, Gus.
Say, Beaver, that father of yours, you sure he's the one that run the whole Navy during the war?
I don't know where else he'd be, Dad.